Okay.
Good morning, everyone. We are Group 5, and I am Saori Toyora. I introduce my group member. This is Haruki Kadoya.
Hi.
This is Mari Shigemura.
Hi.
And this is Natsuki Chijiba.
Hi.
Now we start our presentation. The theme of our project is to find alternative to hand soap. Please listen carefully. I would like to talk about background of this project. As you know, at present, there are new coronavirus pandemics throughout the world. As one of the preventions of the infection, it is said that washing hands with hand soap is effective. The surfactant containing hand soap can destroy the bacterial cell membrane and virus envelope, and then they are dead. This is why the demand for hand soap is increasing, and it is difficult for us to buy hand soap at the drugstore. According to the questionnaire researched by us, more than half of respondents wash their hands with only water if they do not have hand soap at their home. Following respondents do with body soap and dish detergent. Thus, it should be needed to verify whether these alternative ways are effective or not. There are three purposes of a project. Firstly, it is to find substitute for hand soap that can be easy to get. Secondly, it is to reveal what the most effective substitute containing surfactant is. Thirdly, it is to contribute to preventing an infectious disease. Next, Mari explained the selection of alternative to hand soap.
Thank you, Saori. What can we use instead of hand soap? This chapter, we explain how to find the instead of hand soap. First, we had a questionnaire on the internet to find out what is effective of sterilization. We state what we found to be effective. According to results of the questionnaire, many people think that body soap or dishwash are effective. On the other hand, it turned out that only a handful of people think that water is effective. Others thought that shampoos, face wash, and soap were effective. These things contain a surfactant on receiving this result. Their surfactant are allowed for bactericidal effects according to Ministry of Economy. They have approved the efficacy of the surfactant in the product in 2020. I will show the URL of the surfactants that have recently been approved to be effective. The study is ongoing. Therefore, the bactericidal effect of the surfactant is attracting the most attention. Ministry of Economy warned not to buy a sterilized product that is lying, because effective surfactants are able to prepare at home. We will find out if other surfactant used in the home had a bactericidal effect, and we will look for a surfactant as a new hand soap substitute. Surfactants are classified into virus type depend on the stain. However, if each has the same effect as hand soap, it may be used as a substitute. In experiment, we use different types of surfactant. This table shows surfactants contained in the product. We experienced the characteristics and component of each and what was most effective. Next is Natsuki. She will talk about the method of experiments.
Thank you, Marie. Now I will talk about the experiment method. The agar medium is used in the experiment to check the stain on the hands. First, we washed our hands for 30 seconds, put a tablespoon of yogurt on our hands, and wiped our hands with kitchen paper. Then we put our hands vertically on the agar medium 5 times. Up to this point, did only the first time. Next, we washed our hands, put yogurt on our hands, wiped our hands with kitchen paper, and washed our hands with number 1. Number 1 to number 9 are materials for washing hands. Then we wiped our hands with kitchen paper and touched the agar medium. After that, we washed our hands again and repeated until we used the number 9 ingredient. After that, the touched tapper is stored in the shade for 5-6 days. Observed daily and recorded. At this time, we cover tapper, check the humidity and temperature with iPhone, and record it each time. Washed our hands in the following 9 ways: water, hand soap, body soap, dentifrice, makeup remover, shampoo, laundry detergent, dish detergent, and face wash. We shared 9 materials and experiment. This experiment was conducted under the same conditions of water, hand soap, and body soap, under the same conditions of dentifrice and makeup remover, under the same conditions of shampoo and laundry detergent, under the same conditions of dish detergent and face wash. Next speaker is Saori. She will talk about the result of the experiment.
Here are results. This picture are the agriculture medium that cultivated after 5 days. We determined the ratio of the number of colonies on the agar medium used to the substitute to that of colonies growing on the control medium. Figure 3 are shown the comparison of the ratio to the control medium. We ranked these detergents based on the ratio, evaluated this standard. The most effective to restrain the growth of the microorganisms was shampoo, decreased to 62.1%. The ratio of the shampoo was lower than hand soap. Conversely, the ratio of the makeup remover, face wash, dentifrice, and laundry detergent exceeded 100%, and they might promote the growth of the microorganisms. Next, Haruki explained the consideration of the result.
Thank you, Saori. Now I talk about the considerations. First, surprisingly, it was the shampoo that most suppressed the growth of bacteria. The pH of the head skin is around 3.5, and it seems that the pH of a good quality shampoos is biased around 3.5. The bacteria brought up in this experiment was the lactic acid bacterium, and according to the literature, the most suitable pH of the lactic acid bacterium was 5.0 to 8.0. In other words, it was considered that the shampoo was outside the most suitable pH of the lactic acid bacterium and suppressed the growth of bacteria. Because the shampoo used this time was a good quality product, it also contains a lot of things that have antibacterial effects, so you can be convinced. However, it may be unsuitable for practical use because this is the only result of this experiment using lactic acid bacteria. Then, when looking at the results widely, the reduction of bacteria was observed with dish detergent, body soap, and water beside hand soap. A common feature of dish detergent and hand soaps is that they often contain many antibacterial agents. In particular, dish detergent contains many antibacterial agents recognized by the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry as effective against the corona and SARS viruses. So they can be said to be very practical. However, not all dish detergents are good for the skin, so people with weak skin should use body soap. Next time, on the contrary, we will focus on the detergent that the bacteria grew or didn't decrease. Some of the bacteria that had grown up were makeup removers, face washes, dentifrice, and laundry detergent. With the exception of laundry detergents, they have something in common. It means that they are used for the sensitive part. They need to minimize harm and efficacy. In other words, it means that they are low in the ability to suppress the growth of bacteria. In addition, these agents produce the most suitable pH of the lactic acid bacterium. Therefore, it can be said that it gave an opportunity for the bacteria to grow. In addition, detergents other than dish detergent include glycerin. According to the literature, this has the effect of growing a bacterium called acne. It is possible that other bacteria may have increased in addition to the lactic acid bacterium. Therefore, it can be concluded that these agents grow bacteria and are not suitable for hand washing. There are many mysteries regarding laundry detergents, and I felt that it is necessary to continue research. In conclusion, including the above reasons, we conclude that the most suitable alternative to hand soap is dish detergent and body soap. As an experimental limitation, it was not possible to make the tapa size and environment the same. That's all. Thank you for listening.